this is Heather Hoffman, and I have a super sparkly, glittery, frosty Christmas card to share with you today using the beautiful floral from Whatever Keeps You Warm. It's a Grayscale Designs. I've already colored my image, and I've used an assortment of Copics. I used 3 different shades of green, 3 different shades of red, 2 yellows for the center, and 2 shades of brown. I'll list those in the description as well in case you're curious, but I wanted to focus more on how I added the glitter to this and less on the time it took me to color. Now I'm using some chunky Avriel glitter. You can use any kind that you want, and I'm going to use glossy accents to stick it on. I'm keeping a damp cloth nearby to clean my fingers off, and you'll see why in a minute. And I'm going to put it on really thick and heavy. I want lots of it on there because I want my glitter coating to be nice and thick and stick really well. And the glossy accents under the glitter is also going to add to the shine effect that you get with this. So I put some good blobs on, and then I just use my finger to smear it all around, making sure to hit all the edges. Then carefully peel it up, and I tried to hold it mostly from the sides and the bottom. It would have been helpful to open my glitter before this, but I didn't think that far ahead. And then just kind of carefully hold it and sprinkle the glitter over really good to get a good coating. And at this point it'll look like it's too much and like it's kind of covering your image too much, but that glossy accents is still a little bit opaque right now. Once it dries, it will clear up and you'll be able to see your image a little bit better. You don't have to color this super detailed though. You'll notice the glitter kind of covers it up. I probably spent too much time coloring really for what shows through, but it just kind of depends what you feel like doing. There you can see it's all dry. See how you can see through the glitter and see the coloring, but the glitter just adds a nice frosted effect. And I have a white top folding card base. I've already added some texture to it with just a cover die. And then I die cut a plain white oval, and that's where I'm going to add my sentiment. Because I'd added the texture to the card base, I needed something to kind of separate it to add the sentiment on there. So I'm holding it the oval in place where I want it, just because it was a little easier to hold something larger in my MISTI, and anymore I feel like I always use my MISTI to add my sentiments. So I held that in place with some post-it tape just to make it easily removable. Then I'm lining up my sentiment to get it squared off. That sentiment is a little individual sentiment called Sending Christmas Blessings, and I just thought it went perfect with these florals. Even though they're not specifically Christmas, that poinsettia looking flower just seemed like a good fit for a Christmas card. So I added a Christmassy sentiment. Now that I have that sentiment on there, I peeled off my post-it tape, and I'm just going to add foam adhesive to the back of that oval. And I buy really wide foam adhesive. I just buy it on Amazon, and I like the super wide because I can trim it down, but I also can use it, as you can see there, in a bigger piece, and I have to add less on there. So I'm adding that on with foam adhesive, and then I also added my flowers with foam adhesive. Now, when you do this, the glitter does kind of rub off as you rub it. Later, the evening after I made this, I had glitter on my nose, and I'm pretty sure there was glitter all over my craft room, but I think it's worth it for the sparkly effect. So if you're bothered by glitter getting everywhere, this might not be your favorite technique, but I think it's worth it, and it adds such a frosty, fun, and glittery effect. There you go, all finished. Thanks so much for coming by. Have a wonderful day.